Hello. I hope Ent is wearing a full plate helmet. Dude, that would be so sick. Unfortunately, I do not own one. Today, we are going to be playing Bretonnia without infantry. Yeah, that's right. It's a cav only stream. Normal campaign. Just gonna have a quick fun stream today because we got some hard coping to do. Huzzah! Huzzah! What, is there only one thing for cavalry? Knights errant. Which one buffs Knights errant? But yeah, I talked with C8, with the great folks at Creative Assembly. Unfortunately, no multiplayer updates will be coming for the next month. Huzzah! I get to be sad. I think the nature of development will sometimes mean that stuff can't come out. It does not make it any less disappointing. But I guess this campaign. Yeah, can we win this? Is this even winnable? Pyrrhic victory. I'll take it. But yeah, there's straight up there's no multiplayer updates. Yeah, kind of expected.
Duke of Bretonnia.
They responded quickly, I guess. I asked them if I could tell my community, you know, and the community management is great. It's just like clearly they don't have the development schedule set up. They don't get the manpower. So I guess that means that I don't know, man. You have a wish list for multiplayer changes? Yeah, just like any multiplayer changes would be nice at this point. Oh man. You know, after like they did announce like that they were going to have an update, so they were planning for it, right? But not committing to it is the important part. Yeah. So like, you know, the hope was okay. You know, maybe we were keeping an eye out to see if there was gonna be any change, you know. There's always the hope for change. And status quo is fine, but the hope is what did me in. But yeah, no, it's gonna be same old C8. Like, you know, I think we're locked into like one multiplayer update every 6 months.
For the lion. Raise the banners.
Yes, challenge campaign. Indeed. Just a fun challenge campaign.
Of evil.
But yeah, I don't know, man. It's very disappointing. In the end, Creative Assembly can only get so much done. Like, I don't blame the workers there. They can only do so much. But the situation sucks a lot. I think clearly they don't have enough funding, which is a bad sign. Zurkovich would not approve. He doesn't like Bretonnia. Anyways. But yeah, multiplayer, the big thing that I've been asking for a long time is a spell rework, because right now we're seeing a lot of spells just being taken for pure value.
Duke of Bretonnia.
Less about,
guide me.
you know, a lot of them are not really being used for their utility. It's just like a straight up just full value 24/7. You know, Flock Doom, Melkoths. I guess like Melkoths with the speed amping of the lore passive is pretty cool. But like all the other spells don't see any play. Like they're not even situationally worth using. So I feel like that would be a really big thing that they could add. That would mix up the meta without needing to actually add anything new. Anyways, at this point though, I'm pretty distraught, man. I am pretty distraught. There's no point attacking this. I'm gonna let them sally out. But yeah, bro, man, it kills the drive to play tournaments. Like, why? It's only gonna get worse. It's only gonna get worse. At least that's the direction it's going right now. You can disrupt the meta personally. That'll change up multiplayer. Honestly, it's a fun idea. Pyrrhic victory? You know what? Worth. Is this gonna be an auto-resolve campaign? I feel like this is already very straightforward so far. Oh crap, my vows. Ah, crap. Win a siege battle in the desert or jungle climate region. I can salvage this. I can salvage this. I can get the vow done and then we're good. Just give me some 2 melee attack changes. I'll take it at this point. Honestly, it's a waste of time, but I would also happily just take like some random stat shuffling. Oh god, it's so sad, man. Like, bro. What happened, man? Should use the Lord spam Bretonnian tech. Yeah, I don't really feel like doing that though. It just gives me more levels to manage, you know. More armies to shuffle around. Let's just have a casual campaign. Okay, pledge to campaign. Win a siege battle in the desert or jungle region. That's here.
By lance and sword.
Be back in a second. But yeah, seriously though, job security is down the drain when it comes to Warhammer. Very sussed out at this point. It does mean, you know, if we're not waiting for an update, I can play some tournaments. You know, that's gonna be in the works. So you might as well play some tournaments. Kill 5 lords in battle. Defeat Skaven Vampire Counts, Vampire Coast. Okay, yeah, that's easy. Just gotta find yeah, Luthor Harkon and beat him up, right? After I'm done killing off these here lizard men. Do I need more expensive cavalry or do I need knights errant? If I know anything about multiplayer, it's knights errant are actually OP for the price. So yeah, let's just keep spamming them, man.
Manon's wrath.
What's changed to affect the security? I guess like technically not a lot has actually changed. I think that's the problem though, right? I think that's the problem. It's like in terms of like long-term business sustainability, what am I supposed to do? Oh, jeez. Random Warhammer 2 tourney, that's even worse than Warhammer 3. But yeah, no, oh man, it's sad. It's sad, but yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like,
they will be tested.
I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm not exactly going backwards. Like, you know, this still can still make some pretty good videos, right? But like, It's just there's nothing to be hyped about, you know. Like if CA is just like, yeah, we just stopped development on multiplayer, I'd be like, yo, nothing changed, man. I'm waiting. I gotta wait. I'll probably be waiting 6 months for the next multiplayer update. There's no way that at this pace they'll ever be able to implement like half the things that I've brought up, right? So like they did have the reason why I was really excited before was because they were showing that they were listening to the community more. They put out some cool updates that were really community driven. Oh dang, look at that meteor impact. And you know, like there's a lot of stuff that they're showing that's like, oh yeah, like the stuff they're doing is great. It's seriously just the long wait, you know? Like I don't got 5 years for them to fix everything or to improve all the things that I hope could be improved. Dawn of War 4, yo, I heard Dawn of War 3 kind of flopped. Oh jeez, man. Have you considered other games? Oh yeah, absolutely. Or you assume I've already considered other games. Yeah, absolutely. It's gonna steal my settlement. What about?
A quest has been issued.
But yeah, it's jeez, man. Jeez Louise, man. Jeez, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and like, you know, it's not like completely unexpected. It's the hope for change. It was like a year ago. It's like a year ago when I was like, okay, they put out an update that actually seemed like it was really fixing things up.
We are blighted by savage deception from those we once thought of as brothers. They have stolen the artifacts from beneath us, and now they mock our.
So like, I think it's the death of those hopes. Like I said, it's still same old. Oh my god, dude, these guys are gonna get massacred. It's still same old, right? Like in terms of, you know, the game, right? It's been what we've been dealing with for years, right? You know, slow multiplayer updates. Game doesn't address the issues that, you know, you complain about. The multiplayer scene will go on. You know, everything, life does go on. It will be fine. We'll live. But it's just like, man, just more of that. Just more of that, man. Ugh. You just cast flaming sword? This guy's a flaming sword user. What the crap? Of all the spells, man, you couldn't use Cascade and Fire Cloak? Oh my goodness. They all deserve to die. Yeah, so you can put them all in a control group and then give a right click and they'll auto acquire units. But the system is generally worse than some good targeted micro. I don't trust the AI. It's AI can be sus sometimes. It's like skirmish mode, man. Sometimes they just janky. But that is actually a good general tip for if you ever do feel whelmed by the micro. It's a nice way to make sure that you get your charge commands in, because if you don't, you're gonna get screwed. Is this guy gonna die to Ludwig? His stat should be way better with stand your ground. But he is on a horse, which could be making things janky for him. Yeah, it can lead to blobbing too, yeah. If you group lock, so what to talk about is this. If you group lock and then click this, they will all auto-acquire targets. I accidentally hit H, which halts my units from attacking, which is obviously a bad idea. But yeah, that's what they were mentioning. All right. A lot of injured knights. These ones still haven't lost any entities though, which is rather impressive. Everything in this game leads to blobbing? Well, not micro, man. What do you mean? I guess most, if you hand it to the AI though, it will generally lead to blobbing. That is true. So we have lost the left flank to the Knights of the Realm. Knights of the Realm with legendary. Do defeat Knights of the Realm without legendary buffs. It happens. We'll send our high HP Knights of the Realm onto their Knights of the Realm. That should get him good. Lord loss penalty should be pretty brutal too. All going well. Cavalry grind continues. Looks like it's actually starting to go pretty well for us though. Outside of like those tiny flanks, it's not too bad. Alberic lives. Lord loss penalty has hit. If we rear charge these guys with Alberic, then that should decrease the leadership enough for them to potentially rout. Let's see. -1, let's go. That's the attacked in the rear -14 leadership debuff. We got the sirens. We got the sirens for this massacre. Poor Empire forces, man. Alright, and I just gotta kill this guy. Alberic's, I think he has anti-large, right? Even on a horse. He does. Cavalry cops have arrived. Oh crap, lost another knight errant. Look, I just gotta win the quest battle and we're fine though. Pretty spooky quest battle, but it is indeed winnable. There's the army losses. GG. Well played. All right. But yeah, Times of Torment. Is it only war? No, it's not only war. We're taking it easy today. Gonna see how quickly we can just dominate legendary with a handful of cavalry units. Good old Knights Errant spam. Okay, at this point I probably should summon a second Lord though, right? To get another Knights Errant stack going. He probably needs it. We got our big old trident. Huge. Okay, and then we got this guy. New virtues. Bonus versus large and stand your ground. Campaign movement range after winning a battle. Holy crap, that's insane. Who needs combat stats when you can get campaign bonuses? Rank up 5 times. Research 5 technologies. Obviously we want to rank up 5 times.
Alberic de Bordelot.
And then we're gonna max out on the Knights of the Realm. You don't get to recruit yet. So we way too expensive. I guess you could go for yeomen. How much are yeomen? They cost actually not that much. This guy could probably get a lot of work done with some mounted yeomen. I know a lot of people don't like yeomen, but they're legitimately decent. They're legitimately kind of okay. Maybe on legendary campaign, less so. But the bow yeomen are actually the same tier as like wood elf skirmishers. It's kind of insane. What's special about this legendary lord? Not much. He starts in Lustria though, which is pretty fun. Yeah, he has a bound wind spell that decreases leadership. And And he has anti-large, I guess. Everyone has anti-large, so anti-large is not very special. He has... I don't know, man. Alberic the generic. Yeah, but hey. Makes things a little spicier. Which can be very fun. Look at this guy. He's actually really meta in multiplayer. Anyways, he's on his little Pegasus with 116 speed. He has a Spirit of the Tempest, which is a speed and charge bonus. He's really good at buffing up all the cavalry units nearby him. He's really good in multiplayer, by the way, because he's relatively cheap and does 1,000,000 damage. He has ludicrous amounts of anti-large that you can't really get a lot in multiplayer normally. So he's actually more killy than like Lewin. He can be very fast and his buffs are really nice against the many large targets in multiplayer. He's so good. Anyways, we're just gonna go for a quick Lord snipe here after we're done with these Pterodon riders. My Knights Errant don't have armor piercing, so they're not gonna be especially good versus these Croxagores. That's a unit of Temple Guard. Pretty terrifying. Can we hit the skirmishers? Temple Guard brace for us, but not for the skinks. The Lord is going to be getting into a pretty bad position too. Very nice. Honestly, not the worst. If we can get this just right. Alberic is kind of dying to Pterodon riders though, which is mildly embarrassing. Can we kill the Lord, however? We'll see. Alberic, you know, he's kind of fighting the Pterodons. You'd think he'd do a little bit better with that crazy speed, but air combat is kind of weird. Even if you have a small speed boost, it can be enough to make you miss a lot of hits. And these guys... Actually, Alberic is faster than them, but like, yeah, even so, he can't really land hits super well against them. Lord Snipe will be good though. Just getting a little bit of hokey poke on him. Alberic, he took so much damage from basic Pterodons. Such is legendary though. Yeah, that's a barrier Slan from the new Lizardmen update. Terrifying, ain't it? We will have Alberic and some anti-large cavalry on him soon. These Saurus warriors will not hold up versus our cavalry charges either. They don't have the armor to hold up. 60 armor is good, but it's nothing amazing. And these downhill charges, just devastation against Temple Guard. Absolute devastation. Let's do that again. See, Saurus. Saurus got no shot against cavalry. All right, Pterodons are gone. Let's go. So you can see these Temple Guard here, right? If you just have enough cavalry charging into infantry, you can kind of beat them up just by continuously flanking them. Impact hits are real good in this game, to the point where you don't even need a whole lot of armor piercing damage because impact hits are just so powerful. They tend to overkill infantry. Saurus spears look like they're gonna try to brace. Absolutely not. They're gone. And then the big man himself, Alberic, is here. Yo, what's the radius of this? 35 meters. All right. Yeah, Alberic is here. He can beat this guy up, dude. This is gonna be like no losses. The easiest fight ever, man. Dude, Saurus really need that armor. Holy crap, he took damage. This is not a battle Slan. He just did a lot of damage. All right, we gotta disengage real quick. 1 second, we gotta back it up. All right, and I can leadership bomb them. Because he's spamming out way too many shems on my dudes. All right, here we go. He's exposed once again. Get him, Alberic. Alberic got that speed boost on all these cavalry. You can see them. So whack load of speed. Those guys are braced. Don't want to charge into them. I just want to get that Lord Snipe, a fat surround, and then that Wind Blast ability to degrade their leadership. That should be enough to get them off this battlefield. Unless they're just all unbreakable. They're not. They just have really high leadership. And then the Croxagores. The Croxagores, I'm just gonna army loss them. If we kill off all of their friends, they will get routed off pretty easily. There goes that Lord. Temple Guard looking pretty rough. Lord dead. Once the Temple Guard rout. That should be army losses. And indeed, there it is. Great success. Alberic kind of low, but a victory is a victory. And we suffered generally very few losses. Good old cavalry, man. Dude, cavalry only challenges are like the easiest thing in the world. For me. For me specifically. Almost a Lord though, yeah, almost, not quite though. And now they're chevroned. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Alberic's spreading anti-large is the best thing about him, which is not very exciting in campaign. But in these kind of battles, it's quite nice. Anti-large Knights Errant, for how cheap they are, it's crazy. Yeah, cavalry only vacation. Yeah, apparently this guy's pretty rough to play because he starts in the Lustria Bowl. We'll see if we can change that. But yes, for those of you tuning in just now, I would like to remind, or I would like to bring up again that indeed we did talk with CA, and indeed the multiplayer patch is not coming this month. It's been delayed. God, that sucks. Oh my gosh, it sucks. So hard to have to say. Bro, I was so excited. I thought they were gonna, when I saw that they were changing stuff, man. When I saw that they were actually putting in the effort listening to content creators, I didn't think it would take a whole year to get some stuff implemented. I waited a whole half year just for Doombolt to be OP and then banned in tournaments. What the crap, man? There's still multiplayer stuff we haven't gotten to test yet, but like, seriously. Seriously. No arrows of Kurnos, you know, just nudge. No Doombolt nudge, even though land battle and conquest are both like, yeah, it's pretty annoying. It's not like the end of the world that it's in the game.
Of Bretonnia.
It's not the end of the world. But like, I don't know, man. It's like, we'll live. It's just, God, what a sucker punch. What a gut punch. Does Marcus like me? Yeah, he kind of likes me. Hey, we got some corn units over here. I think we'll just go for the mass conquest strat, though. Yeah, Alberic got his voice back. I guess the other lords have slightly different voices now. I can't really tell the difference, but I'm sure it's there. Yeah, only cavalry. Just as the founding Grail companions intended. No filthy, unwashed peasants here in Lustria.
I seek the grave.
Oh man, seriously though. Why?
Vanquisher of evil.
Why? The multiplayer changes. Like seriously, I was really hoping that. I want this to just be a downer stream. So I'll stop talking about it soon, but I was really hoping we'd get the spell changes like.
Duke of Bretonnia.
You know, I was willing to wait like you know, maybe not the immediate patch after. Maybe not the patch immediately after that. You know?
Untarnished, pure of heart.
But like yeah, it's just not coming. Maybe ever, who knows? It may never arrive. Or it may never arrive.
Reward comes to those.
Yeah, whatever. I'll just move on. We're at half a year schedule. Jeez. Alright, let's get that public order back. You got a warpstone meteor impact, was it? Oh crap, I lost my meteor, bro. I lost my warpstone meteor when they took over the settlement. What a ripoff. Lizardmen came to clean up. Garbage. Alright, it's fine. We're gonna go and fight Luthor Harkon next. He's gonna get what's coming for him. Yeah, the last multiplayer patch was nice. And the game is in a fairly well-balanced state. Changes to foot characters and stuff. Man, I really hope range changes make it eventually. Anyways. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. Alright, what are we getting? Impressive buildings. Recruitment cost. I'm not making buildings. That ain't really my playstyle.
I will indulge you.
So our continuous charge to the lands of the Vampire Coast continues. Now, how much would these yeomen cost? If I recruit 3 more here, I think we'll be fine, mostly. This army will not be able to kill everything until it goes full 20 stack. So we gotta be a little bit careful here. But I'm pretty sure against the coast, the 20 stack of yeoman archers just kind of crushes it. Alright, here we go. I like the passion for the new patch now. So yeah, 6.3 did fully drop. 6.3 is fully out now. They did fix the AMD issue really quickly. Maybe on the campaign side, it ain't too bad. I know there's a lot of like mini complaints about the whole like, hey, the Tomb Kings have some useless abilities situation, right? But like, as far as I can tell, like the actual gameplay itself is actually pretty well received. That's pretty nice. And they'll have a hot fix, hopefully, coming soon. Ish. The next month, maybe. Yeah, I'll take that. Non-aggression pact? Hell yeah. Yo, this is easy. Allied with Marcus. Alright, but I need, what we really need is that sacking economy. Alberic needs to start murdering. Get in there, Alberic. The time is now. Luthor Harkon doesn't know what's coming for him. We'll just, mass occupy these lands. I don't really need that building, not especially. And what, I got, I'll have like 2 turns of income? Yeah, it's pretty chill. I can work with this. Ooh, I can get my income back, right? Oh crap, I can't. Bailiff? Oh crap, Bretonnia doesn't have an income reduction. I guess they don't have supply lines, which kind of makes up for it, but whoopsie daisies. Well, the casualty replenishment rate's good. At least.
Untarnished.
All that. And then the yeoman stack can ride forth and maybe kill something. As long as they're fighting unarmored stuff. Like, I think Skaven, Coast, and Khorne is all perfect for yeoman archers. You know, this campaign might even be super easy with yeoman archers. Wait a second. Wait a hot second. Oh, there's Luthor Harkon. I need to beat him up for my vow. He'll also give me a lot of money. He's in March stance, so if I can actually reach him, we're good. But I don't see an easy beach for me to attack him from. We'll see.
Humility.
Yeah, you see that problem? He's too far from the beach. His army's pretty lackluster.
Vanquisher of evil.
Where you going? Are you trying to raid mass settlements? What are you doing, good sir? I hope he attacks me. Like, he sees a yeoman he thinks so weak, and then we just kite him to death.
Pure of heart.
That would be pretty
A
jokes.
tent will have to suffice. That is
Come on, Luthor, you know you want to. It's just a bunch of yeomen. They allegedly suck. Oh crap, they count as a peasant economy. Well, I'm sure we'll still be fine. A little hit on the peasant economy never hurt me. Give me a worst, Luthor. Give me a worst.
one day your kind.
A peace treaty? With the vampires? I would never. Nice. Okay, so maybe he's trying to bait me into going into the ocean to fight him. If I fight him, retreat, and fight him again, we get a full ammunition restock. Had a campaign ruined because of diplomacy. You can vassalize anyone with a tier 5 settlement. What's this? You can vassalize anyone with a tier 5 settlement. Who's QQ? What's SR1? How did it ruin your campaign? I'm so confused.
The Grail awaits.
Interesting to see them backing up, by the way.
Wrath of the Tempest.
They don't want to take the fight, but I need money.
For the King's pocket.
Chivalry plus super turn, consisting mainly of knights. Hell yeah, leadership for knights, love it.
All will prosper under Bretonnian law.
Strength rank 1. Oh, I see. Then what's QQ? What does QQ mean?
Manon's wrath. Guardian.
Alright, nice. Some good items for this guy. Okay, yeah, so that's strength rank 1. You had 38 territory. And he paid you to vassalize him? Is that what I'm getting? Alright, here we go. Big test. Can a bunch of dudes with bows defeat the gunpowder? Oh, it's just a tears emoji. Oh, I see. You can vassalize anyone with a tier 5 settlement. You vassalize strength rank 1 at 38 territories. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. I can't believe, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I know the QQ is tiers. I thought, at least the thing is I don't see it that often. So it didn't click for me. Like I've seen QQ before. It's just there's a bunch of acronyms in Warhammer. I thought he was talking about Legendary Lord. I was like, obviously not Queen Khalida. But like, I don't know, I'm like, what Lord has Q and Q? I honestly, I don't personally use QQ very often. But I know of it. I know of it. People are gonna start calling me Boomer City. Bro, speaking in a language beyond comprehension. Yes. You thought he was talking about Legendary Lord too? Okay, not just me then. Not just me. We're good. You know what I should do? I should just become a... I should become a Silk Song speedrunner. You know, maybe I should just become a Silk Song speedrunner. Play some Factorio. You know? Okay, I still want to play Warhammer though, right? Like I still want to play Warhammer, but I'm gonna need a few days. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna need just a few days to just take a breather. Take a breather. Just let it wash over me. And then we can storm the Warhammer multiplayer scene again. How does a top 10 StarCraft 2 GM according to Turin not know? Bro, man. Yo, anyone else notice Turin's just like really hard grinding Dawn of War? He's posting Dawn of War videos, right? On like, you know, as like videos and not just Dawn of War streams. That's pretty crazy. Is Dawn of War hype? I really hope Dawn of War 4 actually does super well. That would be so fun to play. I really want to play some a 40k game, you know? I've always been interested in it. Also, I'm gonna run out of ammunition. Mild issue for this battle. As much as we are, you know, super up trading right now, once I run out of ammo, it's gonna be a little sus. I got my Lord here who can maybe fight Luthor, I guess. Zombie pirates are getting a few pot shots off on me. I guess I have the cycle charging though. Oh geez, the gunnery white kind of hurts, man. Alt QQ, the OG rage quit, yeah. Alright, looking pretty good so far. Lord here. I'm just gonna try and dismount the artillery piece because they're kind of peppering my horses a good amount, and we don't really appreciate that. I guess I shouldn't be so lazy. I should actually micro some horsemen over here. All right. Here we go. Come on. Come on, you darn vampire ghost. Yo, maybe I can snipe Luthor Harkon with my remaining ammunition. That could be a smart play, actually. You get the Luthor Harkon snipe. He's dead. We just let everything crumble to death. Okay, the cannon crew or the mortar crew is crumbling now. That's good. Luthor just dodge. Did the AI just foot character dodge me? That's crazy. I didn't know they could do that. I definitely gotta shoot the animated Hulks. The range units actually matter less, but they're kind of there, so you might as well shoot them. Got a sick high ground advantage at least. Animated Hulks shouldn't have too easy of a time actually landing hits on my Lord here. He's pretty chonky. So ammunition is mostly gone, but I've killed the Hulks. The animated Hulks are dead. Yo, human are actually the best, man. Human are sick. Anyone who says otherwise has used other units in this game. This battle would have been so easy with Knights Errant. But it's come on, let a man have a little bit of fun. Yeoman maxing. Dude, they are not even killing those pistols. All right, here's the thing though, right? They don't got no halberds. Yeomen are still cavalry. They have a charge bonus of 15, but their impact hits will probably be good enough here. Against a bunch of zombies, how bad could it possibly be? I guess we'll see. The idea here is to break their leadership and let the crumbling do the damage. I don't have to tell you that crumbling does not do a lot of damage, but desperate times call for really slow burn strategies. Looks like Luthor actually causes terror too, which is a little sus, but enough downhill charges will get us there. Holy mass route with the terror route. Come on, boys, get back in there. You got more work to do. Oh my gosh, what a route. Okay, maybe yeomen do suck. The skirmish phase was looking good. I'm not gonna lie, skirmish phase was looking pretty hype. Worst case scenario, we retreat and then kill off the rest of his army, but come on, man, I got places to be. Okay, these guys still have ammunition. We'll let them shoot. The Crumbling's looking half decent.
Human archers! True chivalrymen! True Bretonnia!
Maybe we can kill this guy. A little gunnery white murder action. Gotta be careful though. With so many yeomen, and since they've used all their ammunition, army losses could be abound. Balance of power counts how much ammunition you've used. It's pretty spooky. Yeah, Lord actually took a nasty hit. Wow. I got army lost. Wow. That's possible? That was the most extreme army losses I've ever seen in my life. Holy crap. I had the same number of units left as him. That was seriously an army loss. Wow. Holy crap. I was kind of joking. All right there, yeoman. That was the most extreme army losses I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I think yeomen, a lot of their balance of power might actually be their ammunition.
My reputation precedes.
So like, balance of power is based off the price of the unit. Balance of power is based off the price of the unit.
Alberic, the Bordelot.
And a certain percentage of that, usually 50% if it's a hybrid unit. It can be like, I think like what, 80, 75% if it's a range unit. And when you use all your ammunition, all of that balance of power on the unit, even if they're at full HP, goes away. So I think it was counting my army as 3/4 dead at that point. Yeah, the peasant cowardice. Anyways, he falls for the trap. My trap card. Should we name this lord to Sir Robin? Hey, I get that one. But yeah. He fell from a trap. Attacks me again. But this time, I somehow got more arrows from the ocean. So he should just be dead. Unless Luthor pulls off some sick jukes. He should just be dead. Huzzah! The dogs are dead. The bats are dead. Just don't take too much damage from their pistol mobs, and we're sitting pretty comfortable. You know what? If the next patch... Actually, you know what? Maybe there is hope for the next patch. What if the next patch fixes range units? What if it makes it so range units stop doing that weird sidestep thing that they do? When they, when you give an attack command? You know what? That would be a worthwhile multiplayer balance patch for me if they did that. This is just getting my hopes up again, though. I shouldn't. It's a bad habit. Bad intensity. Okay, looking a little bit sketchy. Ammunition usage has been quite frivolous. I still have enough to snipe Luthor, though. I ain't too worried. Should be relatively okay. There's that crumbling. One big volley on them. They're just gonna let them crumble away. Focus fire these guys instead. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now this is how you kill. So with all of them dead, I need to army loss Luthor Harkon because he's gonna be way too much balance of power for me to actually kill otherwise. I think he has regeneration or something. So what we gotta do is we gotta park right here. Right in front of the gunnery white. So that none of these archers miss, right? Yeah, you see, even though the AI is dodging, he's still getting pretty hammered by them yeoman archers. Very nice. You can just charge in over there. So there you go. White is dead. Goodbye, gunnery white. Now with just Luthor Harkon and a half decent amount of ammunition. We just gotta post up and plonk away at him. Yeah, there you go. The little scraps of ammunition we have left. This should be enough to kill him. If it's not, that would be insane. That would be rather absurd. Come on, boys, you got this. Come on. just fire away. He's but a single man. Just a singular vampire. He's not even moving. It could not be a simpler situation than this. Okay, let's just post up. Watch me get army lost by a half HP Luthor Harkon. That should be impossible though, right? Unless like literally all their balance of power is in their range attacks, but like there's no way. Alright, come on. Come on, boys, you got this. Yeah, there you go. Beat him up. There you go. Still have a little bit of ammo left on these guys. They're shooting from the high ground, which gets extra hits in. It's great. I love Luthor just standing his ground, just firing his pistol off. Honestly, that looks pretty sick. Look at him. Just bouncing off of him. What is this? What is this battle? Oh my god. This is like almost a Monty Python skit. The cricket. Get him, boys. Beat him up. Come on. Dude, he's enjoying it, Luthor. He's having a great time. Any moment now. And army laws. Get wrecked. The power of the human. Oh, that poor guy. Poor guy at the very end. All right, well, there you go. We did it. We successfully defeated the Vampire Lord. I really got to get some Knights Errant on this guy's army. This is... Human are kind of fun though. Maybe I do keep the stack. They're also relatively cheap. Let him shoot my units. His ammo is probably worth more than your human. Actually true. Anyways, Luthor is now dead. Wait, that means that Alberic isn't gonna get his vow done, man. Bro, what a ripoff. Luthor actually just debated me. All right, great success. Defeated Luthor Harkon. Leadership and whatnot. His Knight's Vow is chilling. I can get more ammunition for my human archers. Thank goodness. I needed that one. All right, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Decisive victory for days. Oh yeah, no, we're playing campaign today. Taking it easy. Very nice. Yeah, we didn't get our Grail Vow, bro. That means I don't got no perfect vigor yet. I guess I can wait. It's not the most important thing in the world. This is what, 5% campaign movement range? Pretty garbage. Shipping lanes, construction time reduction. Port construction cost reduction? Holy crap, that's actually kind of really good. I already upgraded my port though. Whoops. It's okay. We're doing decent. Marcus is actually just annihilating the Coronate factions to the south. As long as we stay friendly with Marcus, we're good. Look at us. He loves us. Or look at him. So that's all pretty good. Next turn we can go ahead and take the Awakening. That's pretty easy with the Knights Errant stack. If they attack me, even easier. Horse archers were stupidly OP IRL and very elite. You know how hard it is to accurately aim with a bow on a horse? Archery in and of itself is already a skill that requires like a lifetime of training. The British famously made it a law that you had to practice archery instead of like soccer or football. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy indeed.
Pure of heart.
Great success. They're all dead.
By
We go
your
here.
sense
You see this fight? Easiest fight of my life. I need some knights errant in here. Only recruit some more yeoman archers. I'm feeling like, you know, after that great success against Luthor Harkon, you know, if they could defeat a legendary lord, they can defeat anything. Surely. Alberic got that shield barrier action too. That's pretty hype. Now I actually don't want to white line camp them. Funnily enough, it's better to let them get onto the battlefield because it means I will have more space to full surround them like so. Dude, cavalry's insane. Dude, against Vampire Coast, oh my gosh, this challenge is so easy. This was one issued by this was a viewer request. Yeah, Bretonnia cavalry only. It turns out this is just how I play my campaigns. Relatively easy to micro too, for me. For me specifically. A couple doggos, not a big deal. Some bats land on me, bro. They don't got enough armor piercing for this. They do not have enough AP at all for all of this. All right, so this is the easy peasy lemon squeezy. So if you want to annihilate a Vampire Coast army, step number 1, full surround. Step number 2, give some right clicks. Step number 3, watch as everything gets absolutely obliterated by your insane cavalry charges. If I get lucky, we'll have enough leadership breaks here where they start leadership breaking each other. And then that's when the mass crumbling begins, man. That's when it's gonna get good. Oh, look at that clean cavalry charge. Oh my god, what a glorious surround. And then the wind blast to disrupt their leadership even more. My knights errant have 62 melee defense already. Bro, they never stood a chance. What, a couple halberds? Think a couple halberds are gonna matter when you're full surrounded? Absolutely not. I can just leave them in combat now. Dude, knights errant are insane, man. Knights errant are delicious. There's army losses. Cav only Bretonnia does seem a bit redundant. Oh boy, good old horse sandwich. Lewin Cav only would have been a bit harder, I think. Yeah, but you're surrounded by allies, though. Maybe an only war and have to fight Marcus, but he also doesn't have a lot of armor. Funnily enough, Lustria just doesn't have a lot of armor in general. Lustria is pretty, I guess, you know, it is a jungle. But, yeah, it's really well suited for this. The awakening is ours. All right. Well, sick. You there can begin your quest southwards with a full stack of yeoman archers. I can use up my peasant pool, I guess. We have taken the awakening. Controlled 10 for Bretonians is also insane. Bretonnia kind of strong, it appears.
Duke of Bretonnia.
Do I want the blessing of the lady, or do I want let's see, what does this do? Peasant's duty. Protectors of the realm. Armor. Charge bonus 12? Bro. That's a little absurd. Just straight up charge bonus 12 for these guys. Sure, I guess I'll get this. Flying cavalry is cavalry. They also have really good replenishment. Honestly, this is nice. It's nice just having an unwinding campaign every once in a while. Just sit back, relax. I don't have to play a tournament or anything. Is anyone hosting tournaments right now? Was there tournaments hosted over the weekend that went off? It should be a tournament. Let's see here. Dang, no tournament today. No one even tried hosting. Bro, that's sad, man. Bro, that's so sad. Okay, so I'm not the only person that feels gutted at the fact that there's literally no multiplayer update during a big patch. Bro, that's rough.
Holy Avenger.
Tomb King's game yesterday looked fun but stressful. The Tomb King's game.
I seek the grave.
Tomb King's game?
Untarnished.
The Tomb King's game. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, it was boss fight. Yes, yes. Honestly, that was pretty fun. It was not stressful. That's true, that's true. Yeah, yeah. I was like, I didn't play a tournament yesterday. I didn't play a best of 9. And then I was like, what did I do yesterday? Was I just playing campaign? When was the last time I played Tomb King's campaign? Jeez, I'm going crazy. Yeah, that one was fun, man. Far from stressful. At least in my eyes. Dude, Marcus is actually just wreck and shop. What if I give him a settlement? What if I give him this settlement? Give him Talaxlon? Just a million diplomacy points? Does Talaxlon even... It's just because it's a capital, right? And then he'll love me. He'll love me to death. It almost seems cheesy. It almost seems cheesy. Probably because it is. Because he just can milk him for all he's worth. Honestly, I can live in the Awakening. Like, who cares? It is most of my income, this region, though. So I'll earn his trust the old-fashioned way. We'll become his friend later. Did it have a recruitment building? I thought it didn't. Anyways, with the Vampire Coast now annihilated, I can work my way towards Skaven. It ain't cheese if it's an intended game mechanic. Well, is it an intended game mechanic? I don't know. Actually, though, I think it's better to wait a little bit. Wait till he's more rich, too, while we're at it, you know? Well, like, how many turns of income is he gonna give me?
Welcome, Outlander.
So what if I give him this? Yeah, because like that doesn't do anything. Zulon. Swatek. I can give him. How much would he be willing to give me though? Talaxlon. If I do this, just load it out. He's willing to do like everything. How much does the trade agreement give? 74 a turn. Like, it's better to just have the province. Look at the income, 1,800. Let me keep the province, man. Way better. All right, now how bad are Skaven? Probably not too bad, right? I can't even get to them. Well, what a ripoff. All right. So here's the Coronate army. It's Skull Taker. Here we go. Oh wait, I can do this. Join war against the Skull Taker, and he'll pay me money. There we go. And then the Skull Taker is gonna attack the Yeoman stack because it looks weak. And then he will also die to a million Yeoman. It will be hilarious. There's no way Skull Taker's army wins it. That's actually a decent amount of armor, but I still think there's no way he wins this. There's no way. They also got 10% more ammunition because of the red line skill tree. There's no way you can survive 2 battles against Infinity Yeoman. I'm telling you guys right now, all right? Skull Taker is a dead man. I'm telling you right now, this is actually the meta against Khorne. If multiplayer has taught me anything, Khorne sucks against Kite. Look at these guys. The Yeoman archers. They got 3 armor piercing. Do these guys have healing yet? Only in melee, right? That ain't too bad. This feels bad? Nah, we'll be fine. This many Yeomen? They got 20 ammunition a pop. Mega volley coming on out. All right, here we go. Just kite them up. Okay, that armor is a little bit terrifying. I also will be unable to actually cycle charge him. Maybe in the next 2 weeks we get a hotfix like previous patch with multiplayer balance changes. Oh, I actually asked CA. They confirmed that there will not be a multiplayer patch this month. So, yeah. Yeah, no, like the entire month, there is nothing planned. If we get a multiplayer update, it will be a miracle. But yeah, no, they told it to my face. It's right there. It's in writing. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I know. They told me the day I asked. I sheepishly popped into the Discord, went to the community manager. I was like, hey, is there any multiplayer update planned? Because, you know, I know it was initially planned. Will we get it in the hotfix? He's like, let me go check. Responded very quickly. He's a great community manager. And he's like, yeah, no, it's nothing. I was like, and I can tell my audience this. He's like, yeah. I was like, all right. There you go. This is my life now. If you are wondering why we seemed a little distraught today, that is why. Anyways, these heroes are hard to kill, but yeah. Now, they didn't spit on my face, right? Like, they're doing their best. It's just their best is unfortunately not exactly what we might have hoped. You know, maybe getting in the update that you said that you would do would have been nice. You know, would have been very nice, but you know, what were we expecting at this point, you know? A new changed creative assembly that puts in multiplayer updates when they say they will? Absolutely not. We campaigning now. Yeah, for anyone who hasn't been playing in tournaments because you were thinking that there would be a patch and, you know, you might as well wait for the update. Yeah, no, it's not coming. I can confirm now. Can confirm. It's all there. You can whinge, but 'tis a patch. Dude, I was so excited, man. I don't think, I guess, like, you know, you guys aren't here to watch me whinge all the time. I'll stop. I don't need to show my disappointment. I don't think it's as simple as 'tis a patch, though, right? I think it's reasonably... I think we can be reasonably disappointed, even though you guys don't want to hear it. I'll stop. But like straight up though, man, it was revolutionary news to hear them be like, you know what, we are actually going to be putting out regular multiplayer patches now. Like that is like huge for the multiplayer scene. Like I think you know, like that was news, man. That was news. It was in the blog post. You know, like at the very least with the single player scene, you have and this will be the last I mention it, I swear. But with the single player scene, they make up for it by putting out some cool stuff, right? Some cool beans. Like I'm not whinging about the Tomb Kings having like upkeep reduction until the hotfix, right? I'm pretty sure it's already fixed actually. So like, you know, like that's great. Anyways, I'll stop. We'll play campaign. And the last multiplayer patch was really good. I think what they should have done is just not gone the expectations up. I think they just shouldn't say that they're going to update multiplayer. Because last patch was great, and we're already used to getting multiplayer updates once every half year, right? Like, you know, like memes aside, like that's been enough for us. So like, yeah, I think they just shouldn't have said that they would. Anyways, I'll stop. You gotta focus on the game. We're focusing on the game. We'll move on with life. Army losses incoming? Absolutely. Army losses is gonna hit. We killed off both the heroes out. Skull Taker's half HP. I think one more of these battles and they're done for. I just gotta make sure these shrines will get into melee, otherwise they'll heal, and my very limited ammunition will go to waste. Yeah, army losses, but not for them. If you tuned in recently, oh, there it is. There's the army losses. Holy crap. God dang. Yeah, UMN, most of their balance of power is their range attack. It happens. All right, now I just gotta win this one. Oh crap, they got the Demon's Rise again. Oh, we dead, man. Oh, this guy's dead. Rip. All right, here we go. We're gonna die. We're gonna die to army losses here. Least I could do with these guys is kill Skull Taker, I guess. We're out of ammunition. Eject. Then again, it's not like they'd be able to do anything without their ammunition, right? They kind of need it. It's true. It's just it saves me the time of it saves me the time actually retreating with these guys. Pretty hype. Yeah, I don't have to hit concede defeat. Actual quality of life improvements. Oh boy. But yeah, I gotta kill the Skull Taker for sure if I'm gonna have any chance of winning this fight, because I just have to leadership debuff them off the battlefield. This is probably just gonna turn into a trade, but I really should have given these guys more more ammunition with the red line skill tree. That's my bad. Bro, that's hilarious though. All right, come on, Skull Taker. He's not on his motorbike mount, which makes him harder to kill. If he were only slightly more leveled, he would be easier to kill. If I were a peasant, emptied my quiver at demons, but still at 80%, but still 80% of them remained, I would also rout. Would you also rout if there were an equal number of zombies to you and your quiver was empty? Because they did also rout to a couple zombies in Luthor. I guess you are fighting Luthor Harkon. He is quite notorious. So, you know. Then again, though, technically peasants... Would you also not rout to a Shredder of Lustria if the Shredder of Lustria ripped off half the heads of the men nearby you? But they were carrying a dead guy on a pole, on a 2x4, within let's say 55 meters of you. Would you actually stand your ground? I will say, he was a pretty prolific dead guy. Would it drive you into a murderous frenzy? Maybe, actually, maybe. Like, I feel like those relics, you know, they're pretty holy. Yes. I think I just need more Grail relics in this army. That's the problem. We will continue adding Grail relics until leadership has been stabilized. Obviously, dead guy lifts up everyone's spirits. Absolutely. I thought they had fake horse heads. Well, they have a skull of a horse. I don't know how fake that is. I'm pretty sure it's the guy's horse. Which makes everything better. Skull Taker's getting low. Watch Weekend at Bernie's. Unfortunately not. All right, let's go. Skull Taker's nearly dead. Yo, these guys reviving at like half HP though is the worst. It took so much ammunition killing them earlier. Had I known, maybe I should have focused the other guys instead, the armor or like the bloodletters. Bloodletters are definitely the best option here for focus fire. Blood Crushers, unfortunately, are just not going to die. We don't have enough AP for the situation. We do not. So what am I to do? I guess we'll... I can't just play keep away. What's his speed? 67. Yeomen are pretty fast. Skull Taker's charge attack animations are dodging most of my hits, unfortunately. I can try killing them with my Lord. What's his stats? 85 melee attack. Okay. Alright, yeah. Skull Taker indeed was a bad omen. I think there's no way we actually kill him then. I was a little optimistic. He has a few too many units with high armor. My Lord takes a massive hit from this guy. From Brass Tide. If I had a handful of paladins, maybe. Can we at least kill Brass Tide, though, before the army losses triggers? Fingers crossed. Does Khorne accept the skulls of horses? I'm absolutely sure. Come on, Brass Tide, you got this. You got 100 HP left. And 1,000,000 yeomen. Focus firing you. Come on, I can't afford to let this guy become immortal. Holy crap, his regeneration is too strong. Alright, so yeomen can kill zombies. They cannot kill Khorne. The guy has 200 HP now. He healed. He healed! Run! Alright, maybe running was the correct choice. We will need to regroup. Thankfully, this Lord was not especially high level. We got him! Alright, we got Brass Tide. That's good. Yeah, the 20 peasant horse archers autumn chain was good against the undead. And they did kill Brasstide. We technically nearly decimated the Coronate army. It's great. Got him, kinda, yeah. Yeah. And he's permadead. Let's go. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so I think we want to call our friends. Good old Marcus. I'm going to lose this territory anyways, right? So to Skull Taker. So yes. I might as well just give it to Marcus Wolfhart. Oh, he's poor, man. He's poor. Yeah, I might as well give it to Marcus Wolfhart so that he can try and defend me. My new home is at the Awakening, which has income from all buildings 10%. Whoa. Yo, Company of Docks, pretty high. Interesting. Has a chance to give some events. Very high, very high. Now, I could fight the Skaven. I could fight the Skull Taker. I don't want Marcus to just get beat up by the Skull Taker.
Speak, but be wary of what you say.
So, how do we want to do this? If he just dies to the Skull Taker, that'd be real bad. I would be ignoring the Skaven by going for him, though. But I think it is a little bit needed at this point, considering he just annihilated my army. It's okay. The horse tide shall prevail. And I can sell these settlements before the rebellion happens. For Marcus, absolutely we're going to get a settlement here. Yeah, a little outpost. Get some outpost cavalry. Perfect. Yo, I thought the Yeoman would crush it. A non-aggression pact? No way, Jose. I hate that you get loser traits for hidden run. Yeah, you don't really get... I feel like, you know, if you're actually properly kiting, it'd be cool to get, like, you know, extra ammunition for retreating, or like extra speed or something. Alliances? Yeah, today's a chill stream. Today's a chill stream.
Lest I be judged idle.
We're willing to take attrition here. We won't even get to the border yet. I forgot Lustria has really rough movement around the map.
Fair Bretonnia grants you audience.
What is this? Join war? No, thank you. Alrighty. Should be able to get there next turn. Hopefully he attacks me and then we don't replicate the Skull Taker trailer where he just kills Alberic. All going well, we should be fine. Let me just keep finishing up this message real quick.
challenge me to a duel, so that I must accept.
Is he gonna declare war? Dang it! I should have accepted it. Right. Alright, there we go. Interesting. Yo, Marcus kind of wrecking shop. I will need to fight a lot of Skaven soon. But otherwise, not too bad. I'm actually going to siege here in the hopes that he brings his armies in to defend. And then we can get 2 birds, 1 stone type situation. Do I really want another one of these guys? Chivalry per turn unbreakable. Alright, immune to flanking is clearly much better. Vows. Back to leveling up, I guess. Alright, do I make the same mistake as last time? The thing is, the Knights Errant are so expensive. Maybe I'll do a half and half. Right now, though, I can't afford Knights Errant, so we're sticking with what we got. Hell yeah. Alright. And Skull Taker showed up. What's up, my dude? Oh, he's so dead. He may be able to fight Yeoman, but Knights Errant is a completely different story. Alright, should just be able to should be able to just kill him here, right? All right. Here we go. Come on, just snipe him. Your anti-large should be good enough. Also, this cav charge, I think, just kills these dudes. Yeah, there they go. Oh my god. Motorbike down, baby. Come on, Alberic. Prove the trailer wrong. Yo, Skull Taker got wrecked by Marcus, man. I think he took a really bad auto resolve. Alberic's kind of getting dumpstered, but we're still okay. You try marching an army of horses through the jungle? I'm sure the Romans did it at least once. All right, nice. Await the reinforcements. Come at me. I'm gonna wait for them to get onto the battlefield. All right. Let's do this, and I'll just wait for them to walk up while I finish responding. All right, what we got? Some doggos. Doggos get shredded by Knights Errant. That one's a pretty easy fight. Then we'll just group up over here. We'll go and kill some flesh hounds. And then what? Korngors. As long as it's Korngors, Bloodletters, and Forsaken, we're fine. It is Khorne, so they have more armor than typical units. But it's really the Chaos Warriors that give me pause. Chaos Warriors of Khorne would definitely be a slightly bigger problem. Because they're sitting at like 100 and what, like 30 armor or something. Much more terrifying. These guys though, absolute chump change. We just gotta get into position, not get cornered in the map, and then we'll be okay. Okay, actually, we're getting a little cornered in the map right now. What do we got? Okay, there's a few flesh hounds there. The trees are not perfect. I just gotta get to all this open space. It's calling to me. Oh, I guess I can also Lord snipe this dude. Alberic's a pretty good fighter. He'll annihilate that little blood speaker dude. That'll make the dogs easier to manage. Come on, just get out of there, boys. Come on. We're getting corned. We're getting corned. Nah, I'm fine. As bad as it may seem, trust me, we are in a wonderful position right now. It just requires a small amount of micro. And a little bit of repositioning. Yeah, that guy just got wrecked though. Lord lost penalty incoming. I still have a decent amount of space actually to kite back over here. These guys have made the slip through. Very nice. Flesh hounds will go down. Those are just war hounds. You can actually charge past a unit into the unit behind and you get better impact hits sometimes. That part's pretty hype. Couple blood beasts, Ocorn. They're about to get full surrounded. They'll be dead very soon. And then all the way here, these guys continue to hold up decently well. Lord loss penalty is hurting them a lot too, which is certainly nice. Hey, look at that. Blood beast went down very nicely. Bretonnia only cav, isn't that just Bretonnia? Well, you know, it was suggested. Someone wanted to see it. I think the only true loss is like you don't get that many peasants. You don't get a lot of peasant bowmen. I think a lot of Bretonnia campaigns rely on the bowmen. But otherwise, realistically, cav maxing is good as long as you have the micro for it. I will say though, newly buffed foot squires are not actually that bad. Though they're probably not better than just cav maxing. Chat, stop with the corny jokes. Oh god. It never ends. It's a true chaos corruption. Blood beasts are down. Alright. It's all about that sandwich though. A blob alone does not get us there. If you aren't sandwiching them, you don't get the shock damage needed to actually rout them off. It becomes a big old grind and you take way more casualties than you need to. We don't want that. So we're gonna try and pull away with our cavalry here. It's a little awkward though, because I'm not really getting the cleanest charges. Okay, this one was a pretty good engagement at least. Should be able to kill off that lord. Another wind blast to decrease their leadership. Leadership breaks is super important here. Bro. Alright, never mind. We're gonna need a full disengage. Hopefully no army losses. That would be embarrassing. Army losses for the Knights Errant? No way, Jose. Alright. Okay, we are getting corned just a little bit. Just a little bit. These guys are no simple Vampire Coast fools. They hurt quite a bit. A decent amount. Still gonna get that Lord snipe though. Come on, just get out of there. I just gotta give me that Lord snipe real quick. Come on, there we go. And that's the target. So he's dead. Nice. All right, there's another Lord dead. Thank goodness for Alberic, man. What I would do for perfect vigor on him. But unfortunately, Luthor Harkon had to die to the Yeoman stack. Worst mistake of my life. Okay, next up we kill the shrine, and then now that they have no single entities, no leadership buffing, their leadership is as low as they'll ever get until they rout, of course. So let's line them up. There you go. Ah man, it's just not really a good enough blob, is it? I just want a slightly cleaner blob. I do have an alternative which is just this: land with Alberic on like a unit of infantry and then countercharge. Very surprised with the leadership on these bloodletters though, man. Even by legendary standards, they're holding up really well. Are they getting buffed by Skull Taker or something? Did he spec into the red line skill tree, or am I just not used to legendary? So they're holding up well. This will do though, this will do. There you go. A swift Alberic charge. There they go, crumbling. Nice. All right, just a few more. And this is pretty good charge. Not a lot of rear charges, but it'll do. Alberic does cause terror on his big mount, so all the mortal units here are definitely going to be going down. Then we disengage. Full disengage, charge back in. The thing is, if my cavalry routes one more time, they're probably off the battlefield permanently. So let's make sure this last charge is a clean one, and then I should be fine. But yeah, I think they will full shatter if I'm not careful here. So we're just gonna make sure Alberic gets the cleanest blob you've ever seen. Hit up the corn gores, and then Skull Taker will be out of here. Was this battle an auto assault? I think it wasn't, right? I think it was in the favor of the AI. I'm not going crazy. There you go. This Chaos War is just broke looking at Alberic. Good stuff. How much arm did these guys have? Only 75. They're tired. They're exhausted, man. Oh my gosh, my poor knights. Oh, I need vigor bonuses. Anyone know if you can get Knights Errant Perfect Vigor? That would be quite marvelous. There you go. Pretty good terror out. Corn Gores, I'm gonna deal with last. They have the halberds, and they also get a leadership boost. A temporary unbreakable effect when their HP drops below half. We don't really want to have to deal with that. It looks like instead army losses is gonna trigger, so we're good. Easy peasy. Nice to see a campaign stream. Happy to hear, happy to hear. Oh. All right. What are we looking at? Nice. Basically no survivors. Beautiful. Auto resolve was a valiant defeat. Oh, okay, that's not too bad then. So I can take Zlan Huapek next. Not so many jungles in Roman territory. Yeah, but Rome expanded pretty far, right? Maybe not like a super thick jungle, but I'm sure they had their fair share of forest battles. Nice. There's the one unit of extremely injured Cornate warriors holding out. What is this? Iron Mine. Cheaper units, but only of certain varieties. Not super exciting. I think I'll just stick with the farms.
Do you know who I am?
We'll keep recruiting the best units you've ever seen. Oh, wait, real quick.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Pick up some free loot. Nice. 1,000 gold. And then recruit some of the best units you've ever seen. These yeomen will absolutely crush it. Mark my words. I will make this yeoman stack cook. Marcus Wolfheart loves me. Amazing. And Skulltaker is basically dead. Honestly, Skulltaker was less of a threat than I thought he'd be. Marcus kind of just hard carried against him there. So let's go ahead and pick up our Protectors of the Realm. So now my cavalry get loads more charge bonus, which will be helpful for these surround tactics. And then we're good. Forest, yes. Jungle, I'm fairly confident, no. North Africa's pretty sandy. It's as close to the jungle as I can remember them having gotten. Dang. So close, yet so far. Festus and Arbal's defeat trait together gives like 30% vigor reduction. Oh. That's pretty hype. Although I've never really had a good grasp of how vigor reductions affect units practically in combat. Because charging uses up a lot of vigor. I think units really only have like 3-4 charges in them before they're pretty exhausted. So I'm a little bit skeptical, right? Like even a minus 30% vigor reduction might still result in your units just getting tired. You know, by like the 1 minute mark if you cycle charge. Not that it doesn't help though, but it might help less than one might expect. Yeah, Romans were not a fan of guerrilla warfare, were they? Guerrilla warfare kind of OP. Nice. Speed for cavalry units. Beautiful. Knights Errant. So any of these that buff them? I can get casualty replen, I guess. Casualty replenishment rate and leadership. Yo, where are the cavalry upgrades, man? Okay, for knight units, that's what I should be looking up. I see. Upkeep for knight units. For knight units. Okay, melee attack, weapon strength, armor, leadership, and charge bonus. You know, it's all good. I'll take it. Give me that. Oh, I see. This is a separate line that I can't get because I don't have money for improved construction. Pretty funny.
Give them no more reason to call us archaic. Lest I be judged.
Doesn't the campaigner trait give perfect vigor?
For the lion.
Campaigner's lord only, yeah. Just the lord. Want to load out everyone. Okay, I don't expect to hold this settlement for a long time, so we're just gonna sack it. Wow, executing captives with the -5 leadership. That's huge.
Humility and honor.
My entire build revolves around leadership breaks, so we want that. Got the stand your ground. Alberic looking pretty comfy. Human stack continues. There you go. Nice. So in 2 more turns, that stack will be done. All I need is Alberic not to get ambushed by Skaven immediately. And then we'll be okay. Even if he does, it's probably okay. And then, ooh. I get 1 Outrider. Yo. I got a unit. We got some Empire skirmish action going. Hell yeah. I was hoping for some melee Empire cavalry, but I guess that'll do. Outriders are sick, man. Oh, I love them so much. The DPS is insane. Their ammunition is insane. If you use up all the ammo on an Outrider, they absolutely are going to pay for themselves. What do you think about the trait changes? I think they're fun. I generally enjoy them. I honestly think Disciplined is a little overrated. On Heroes, it's amazing though. Let me get it straight. On Heroes, Disciplined is awesome. On Lords though, it's just like, you know, just a few more melee stats. I honestly prefer getting a little bit more just normal campaign movement stuff instead of that, but maybe that's just me. This is an exalted great and clean one. Thankfully the rest of his army kind of sucks, so I think we'll just beat them up. How's knowledgeable? Does that one increase research rate or something? Or is it just the magic? Does it just increase magic? Anyways, regardless, I think the traits are, I think they're fun. At the very least, I think most of the traits are impactful. Like, I can look at traits and be like, oh, I really want this one. Before, it was definitely a case of Spirit Leech. Definitely before, it's like, oh, a trait is like +3 melee attack and like immune to psychology, and it just had no purpose at all whatsoever. I think it's, yeah, that was very bad before. I am happy with where it's at now, even if there is some trait imbalance, which I feel like should be worked on. I don't think it's a huge issue. Who's he spirit leeching? Oh no, that's just the crumbling effect? Okay. If a hero gets anything that says Lord's Army, I don't think it applies to the army. Wait, what else would it apply to? I feel like if it says Lord's Army, doesn't that mean that the Lord's Army gets buffed? Wishing I had human now, by the way. Would have been useful versus big boy. We're really gonna have to... I can bring in my 18 archers, but I'm a cavalry purist. We don't need that. Let's get the Alberic in there. Plague Bearer isn't such a pretty easy to take out. They should not be a big problem. Beasts of Nurgle should lose their Alberic. Absolutely. Their Lord has somehow disappeared. I guess he has a stealth ability. Terrifying. But yeah, getting these little mini picks here is all we really gotta do. And then army losses will handle the rest. Yeah, there's the big boy. So let's take out these little pockets first. Just like we would in multiplayer. And then maybe Alberic can like cycle charge this guy to death. I don't know. He has 4,000 HP. This guy hits for 600 damage. It would take like probably only 5 hits to rout off Alberic, most likely. We got to be a little careful. Also, these spirit leeches are killing my knights. Oh, I can't retreat with them either. A little spooky. Just a little spooky. We got this Alberic. He's just a random dude. Oh, dang. Never mind. Some crazy stats. What do you? Why does he have the icon of endless war? That's a corn item. Is he fighting Skull Taker or something? Interesting, interesting. Regardless, he will die. Which leads us to, I guess, the Beast of Nurgle next. What is that buff? This that little purple swirl. Oh, it's Aspect of the Dread Knight. Oh. I thought he was also crumbling. I was so confused. Alright. Next up, we go for a couple Nurglings. The Cav Kite. This is why having a couple archers would have been nice. Spirit Leech is Alberic, but his shields tank maybe a third of it. Sadly, single entities having a little bit of a rough time making contact, but he does die eventually. Which now leads us to killing these Plague Bearers. Can I kill these Nurglings? Probably. Alright, let's get the Plague Bearers. Very nice. I don't want this guy to make contact with me. Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have the Mortis engine yet. Oh, never mind, we're fine. Yeah, so in multiplayer, the Exalted Great Unclean Ones have a Mortis engine contact effect. Not contact effect, but in melee, they will have a Mortis engine that just shreds units. And obviously, with my cavalry at such low HP, we would just die. But that's only something you get at higher levels, so he actually is not a problem. Have you encountered the quad Beasts of Nurgle build yet in multiplayer? Yes, and it got shredded. The quad Beasts of Nurgle build in multiplayer is not that good. Because these things have... Actually, they have a decent amount of HP, but like, I don't know, man. They're just not fighty enough. Along with like, if it ever becomes OP, you can just like final transmutation it. Though, I can see it catching people off guard for sure. The quad Nurgle beast build. Okay, all my knights have anti-large actually, so they in theory they kill this guy with enough work. I don't know though, we'll see. But yeah, I think I first saw the Beast of Nurgle build. I think I was playing like Slaanesh though. And you know, when you're playing Slaanesh into Nurgle, it's always gonna feel bad. Come on, give me that sweet army loss. Yeah. And the beast goes down with most of my knights not dying. Dang, he's a chunky boy though. Even the demonic crumbling is barely killing him. There we go. All right, so I gotta retreat, man. I gotta retreat. We are wounded, and this guy just ate up a turn of replenishment. Skull Ticker's dead, though. The rest of this continent should be pretty easy going, all things considered.
Demands are not met. They can work as peasants.
But yeah, I gotta dip, because there's also these guys. And if they declare war on me, we immediately die. I do not want that. Blessing the Lady on Alberic. Beautiful, beautiful. And then our Doom stack is nearly done. I could even get a Pistolier to round it out. How wonderful. Alright, does Kite-Tonia work? We'll see. A public order stabilized here too. Things are looking up, man. And then I can get the windmill. Amazing. Skaven in theory should be super easy, by the way, to kill. Much like the Vampire Coast, they got no armor. I don't think they'll be as bad as like Khorne. Thank goodness that's over. Maybe I should just give everything to Marcus, man. Just give everything to Marcus. I don't want to waste my time defending these settlements anyways.
Pray, challenge me to a duel.
Yeah, there they go. There's war. It's mostly weapon teams, though. Biggest threat would be the warp grinders, since they deal true damage. They do a flat amount of damage.
A tent will have to suffice.
Yeah, you see this? You see this problem? Marcus got it though, right? All right. So hopefully we can take the blood swamps. Got some building upgrades. Hype. Sure. Let's get that. This would be way harder without Marcus. Ooh, can I... Dang it. If I had a settlement near Yuan Bo, I could become friends with Yuan Bo too. We do a 5 to 10 minute video about various techniques slash play styles that you know. Would be cool for new players. It's been suggested a lot. I don't think anyone's really been able to get a multiplayer tutorial series off the ground though. The closest thing would be like what's it? I guess like, you know, Zerkovich is the closest thing to it. But he kind of covers like the really low level stuff. I think once you start going ultra niche, your audience slims down way too much. I would love to go over it, but time-wise, there's just a few too many issues, sadly.
Need my warp token stash.
I go thither.
But I am happy to explain it in general, though. The rough idea is to basically take no infantry. You take no infantry, as you can see here, and then you take as many range units with good mobility as you can defend, more specifically. So if you can only defend one of them and drain ammunition on one of them without them taking damage, only take one. If you can take two, that's better. And then the rough idea is you want to be maximizing the damage with them too, especially in domination. In land battle, you're trying to maximize the overall damage you get. In domination, you want to maximize the DPS. But generally, if you just keep units at the edge of your max range, you're good. If you see them moving towards you, you pull away, draw them deeper into your lines, and then you use your cavalry to beat them up. Although some skirmish and kite builds have like a little box that they can retreat to. So they'll just bring like a bunch of spears, leave them way back. And the rough idea is to keep those guys in range of your cavalry, in the sense that you can retreat to the box if you ever get full rushed. But yeah, it's not... In general, it ain't too hard. The rough thing is that usually, if you are trying out the strategy, it's very easy for even low-level players to exploit your mistakes. Like, all they really have to do to not get kited is just attack. Just constantly move forwards. And very often you'll find your skirmishers getting caught and taking damage, which lowers the overall DPS, which is very bad. But like, you know, it's I guess the rough idea is fairly simple, right? You just gotta pull back. I don't know. There's so many vibes that go into it though, right? That makes it easy on paper, very difficult in practice. Because it's all about those micro engagements and really maxing out your shots. So this is actually not the best way to do it, where you just have fire at will turned on and you're running away. If this was an actual multiplayer match, I would turn off fire at will, because most of the ammunition's being wasted on Skaven slaves. And you'd probably want to try and focus fire and try and get a route. In this case, yeomen just don't do a lot of damage, so they're not going to do that much. But if these were like Deepwood Scouts or something, right? Swift Shiver Shards or what have you, you can get a huge volley on Clan Rat Spears, take off like half their HP, they rout, and then you can safely escort them off the map. And then you conserve ammunition, and it's very time efficient. Because generally what happens if you just have fire at will on, you'll run out of ammunition. You won't actually be able to maximize the DPS, and they'll just capture all the points and they win. I guess there's also like even more stuff too, right? There's like making sure that you capture the points one at a time instead of all three at the same time. Like rough rules of thumb. There's like making sure you can cycle charge with your cavalry. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's real complicated. Really does need like a 5 or 10 minute video, but yeah, it's just not really worth the time to make, though. Especially because I don't even know if I know how to kite effectively. A lot of my kiting is just based off vibes, isn't it? At this point, it's yeah, it's just like I kind of learned like a bunch of small skills from people who kited me over the years. Slowly copied their play styles, but like I never really wrote it down. It's not in a book. Anyways, it's way harder than it's way harder than it seems. I think kiting should be like the last thing you should learn in multiplayer. Although I will say war wagons are a good like baby's first kite unit. You know what? Yeah, if you want to learn how to kite, start with war wagons. There you go. And then the next thing you got to do is get absolutely obliterated by people kiting you. And then you should be good to go. Now, can we kill the Lord with these guys? I think I got to post up real close because we're missing a lot of shots here. The yeoman kite is not working nearly as well as I thought it would. Oh my gosh, dude. They take forever to get through chaff, man. They're taking ages. This is rough. But the thing is, knights aren't just still too expensive. As soon as I get this guy to level 5, though, we're good. Once he gets to level 5 and he can recruit knights errant at a cheaper upkeep cost, it's over. We win. He's joined the Mongol stream, the lackluster Mongols. Yeah, it's you know, it's a little rough right now. They will eventually kill their lord, though. Thanks, that's actually helpful. Okay, good to know. Just gave you the smorgasbord of tips. That's what streams are for. Whenever we don't have time to make a video. MJ, what's up? Hello, hello. How's it going? We're just doing a cav only campaign stream. So far it's going okay with the knights errant, pretty bad with the yeomen. I think they run out of ammunition before they can actually do anything useful. In multiplayer it's a little bit better because like they'll have better targets to hit. But when we're facing 20 stacks of chaff, it's just not enough, man. It's just not enough. And then they get army lost when they run out of ammunition. That part's the worst. Is this guy gonna live? 54 HP. No way he survives this. He's actually gonna survive this. Holy crap. Oh no, I think he died. He died at the final step. Does it count as Lord dead or Lord routed? It counts as nothing. He wasn't even the Lord. What a ripoff. All right. Okay, well, I guess we're cycle charging with our mighty 15 charge bonus. It's a little janky. I thought we'd be able to shut down the weapon teams. Maybe I can kill some warp grinders with my Lord here. I don't think they trigger their ability unless there's a multi-entity unit nearby them. Yeah, there you go. See, right? So they're not actually firing off the warp grinder. So my Lord can go ahead and kill off a bunch of their weapon team models, right? Dude, we're gonna get army lost so hard, though. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming. We've been here before, man. Army losses are bound. Can I at least get a couple weapon team kills before everyone runs off the battlefield? Loses to Charks once, starts spamming mounted yeoman. God dang it, there we go. Oh my gosh, dude. The army losses, it never ends. Okay, yeah, I think yeoman might actually be the worst. You don't have to deal with army losses like this in multiplayer. In single player, though? Well, we killed 1 assassin? Okay, I guess I killed 1,000 Skaven. That's not good, though. That's not good at all. Okay, we level. We did. Alright. He's gonna get ambushed and die now.
Foolish thing. No.
At least we injured them, I guess?
Alberic de Bordelot.
I guess we scuffed up the paint a little bit.
Honor bound.
It would probably have been smarter to just keep this guy around Alberic to get the levels. And then get Knights Errant on him. I think we've learned our lesson. Mounted yeomen have no balance of power. They routed to clan rats and Skaven slaves. Which is very bad. I think even if we improve ammunition to the max, like I only killed 1,000 units. At most it would help me get up to like 1,600 maybe. Did I move Alberic? No, I wanted him to heal one more time before I moved him up. Okay, army losses in Warhammer 2 were definitely a little spooky. But generally speaking, we don't have to worry about it. Not here, not now. All right. Give me the fight. Give me the big fight. It's mostly weapon teams. Okay. There's no retreat point. Ah, crud. They're in the trees. They're in the trees. What am I supposed to do? Oh, this is... Wait, then what is this army? Oh, this is the one on the sea. I see. Okay, well. Regardless, we're dead. I guess we'll trade them out as well as we can. Recruit an army by Alberic and do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, these guys are super dead, though. Eh, they'll get a few volleys off, though. A few volleys? I'll kill me 1,000 Skaven. And it will not be worth it in the slightest. You can see these volleys, right? Like, it's a whole 5% of my ammunition to injure some clan rats. Not worth. Maybe I can kill the weapon team for Alberic's Knights Errant. Dang, dude, they're doing like no damage. How are these guys so good in multiplayer? Now I'm wondering. These clan rats don't even have shields. I guess there are many single entities that can be sniped. In this case, we don't have any single entities to shoot at. At least we routed off the doggos. Doggos are gone. We have our outriders, of course. We can, yeah, bully some rattling guns. Hell yeah. Ouch, lightning. Very painful. You know what? The damage is decent. Overall, it's non-zero. That's pretty nice. I actually did rout off a couple of units here. Warp Lightning's kind of crushing it, though. X4 Warp Lightning. A little brutal. There you go. No more Clan Rat Spears, though. All right, can I do anything against this army? Probably not against the Warp Grinders. I think the Warp Grinders just keep stopping me. We can move out of the forest, though. Yeah, the skirmish cavalry is overkilling units, right? So if I had fewer skirmish cavalry, there would be probably less overkilling. Of course, you can micro to deal with any overkill shenanigans. But we're playing on X4 just so we can get through these battles a bit faster. Human Doom stack. Send it to Legend. I don't think Legend can... Can Legend win this? Maybe. He would definitely have to whip out a cheese that I don't know about, because there's not enough ammunition to win this. And there's no way the cycle charge... I guess you could probably win this battle if you cycle charge for like 8 hours, right? Just get the AI into the perfect situation where you can full surround them, charge them, rinse and repeat perfectly for 8 hours straight, and then you'd probably win it. And you have to not use your ammunition, because then army losses would kick in. Let's not. Let's not. Weapon, I think Warp Grinders did get an HP buff, didn't they? But yeah, you can definitely isolate one unit at a time because it's all infantry. Weapon teams, by the way, have a lot of armor. I think Globadiers have like 120 armor. Warp Grinders are like, what, 80? They're pretty spooky. That guy's dead though. Rip him.
Alberic de Bordelot.
Another one bites the dust. These guys are really having a rough day. Yeah, that one's hype. Campaign movement range.
My reputation precedes me.
Okay. All right. Let's get that vow done. This time's the time. He will live.
By the code.
All right. Infinity Skaven, yes please. Yeah, the southern half of this continent is literally just Skaven. Alberic's on the job though. Huzzah! All right, now this says decisive defeat. But what? Do they have like a hell pit? Yeah, no. This is where cavalry shines. Oh, it's a choke point battle. We'll probably still find. I'll just break through their lines at the beginning and then skirmish them in this area. Mostly Skaven slaves, yeah, and Alberic got that super duper leadership debuff. We'll be goodies. I will have to get through this choke point though at the very beginning. So this is how you do it. You want to get Alberic in first. Alright, you want to save this guy for a rear charge. You want to leave these guys in reserve to push through later. Should be able to just get a pretty solid charge here. We want them to blob up as much as possible. Hit them with the wind spell. And then all going well. The damage followed by a rear charge and fear and terror along with getting hit by a massive amount of cavalry. That should just break them. Some pretty big routes so far. Alberic needs to spread the terror though. I need as many units routing as possible so that we can actually get a chain route potentially. You can see the Skaven Slave Slingers not looking too happy. Good amount of knights managed to slip through. That's solid. But it's not enough. We need all of them. Get in there, Alberic. Come on, you darn knights. Push. Even though they're routing, there's just so much Skaven. I think we can probably force path our way through though. Maybe a charge. It's looking a little sus. Okay, so this is... We're falling back onto plan B. Thankfully, they don't have a lot of damage, so being stuck in here is not hurting me too bad. But we're gonna have to break this little formation here with the knights that did manage to flank. Just charge them in. Look at that impact damage, huge. We got a little bit of a flank over here. Let's get them through. Big ol' surround. And And that is one Skaven army basically dead. Now, reinforcements are abound, right? It's a lot of reinforcements, actually. We got some storm vermin in there, too. All right. We will have to draw them out. Split them up. At least many of these reinforcements can't actually get in. Okay, that's just Helm of Discord. Thank goodness. I thought that was like Flensing Ruin or something. That would have been real bad. But, yeah, here we go. A big ol' surround and a half. Very nice. Let's pull back over here. You can retreat off the field now. Yeah, we can win it. If I kill off this Lord with Alberic, the Skaven will be dead. There's no way they can actually field all their units either, right? Actually, no, they've managed to field a lot of their guys. Did CA increase the number of units that can be on a battle at a time, or maybe I'm just not used to battles this big. I guess they haven't fielded everything yet. Alberic is in. I'm gonna save this for the big blob because I might be able to just mass route them. Okay, like look at this glorious blob coming on in, right? This is a ludicrous blob and a half, right? They're asking to get mass routed. Even the storm vermin should route once the clan rats start going down, and Alberic's doing great. They're gonna even friendly fire themselves with the Globadiers. Dude, it's perfect. Don't oh no me. This battle's a done deal. All right, just give it a hot second. Alberic is going to annihilate face here in a second. This is a glorious blob, and they're friendly firing. The AI is playing like a true Skaven. Just gotta not get warp grindered too hard. Alberic is still alive. That's good. All right, here we go. I think we go for it now. Okay, one of the warp grinders does hit. Not for long though. Look at this. Look at this beautiful, beautiful charge. All right, we got them all barging through. We got the wind blast. We got the terror out. We got knights coming from all directions. It's so good. It's lagging my game. There you go. Yeah, look at those routing banners, man. Dude, nothing can stop a good Bretonnia surround, okay? Nothing will ever stop a solid Bretonnia surround. Except for maybe those warp grinders. Maybe the warp grinders. Maybe the fact that they did not fully route everything in the pocket here. The storm vermin halberds are actually sticking with it. Okay, and now we're just stuck in a big fat grind. Although a lot of them are breaking. Plague monks are looking a little sus. It was mostly the Skaven slaves that routed, but Skaven slaves routing doesn't affect the leadership of other Skaven units. Maybe a rear charge. Maybe I can reset some of the rear charges here. I was hoping the weapon team routes would get us there, but yeah, it's looking a little interesting. Most of the knights are still alive, though. Weapon teams are chugging away. Overall, sus levels are still relatively high until I can actually maybe kill a lord or something here. Like it's a solid surround, but bro, there's weapon teams playing it like it's like they're the player. Come on, just give me a few terror routes, man. Oh my god, another weapon, another warp grinder hit. Bro, these warp grinders gonna be the end of me. Is magic allowed? Probably not. I don't think we need magic anyways. Oh my god, they got warp grindered. They got warp grindered, and they got warp grindered real bad too. That is a lot of damage. It just deleted a whole whack load of knights. Alright, well, we're gonna have to back up. Plan B. Run for your life. Okay, so it was an oh no situation. Operation Mass Route was not a success. Warp grinders are insane. Warp grinders are the absolute menace of my life. Yeah, I got a little greedy. I think I needed a Lord Snipe first. I think one Lord Snipe would have gone there, though we do see still pretty chunky route.
Yes, I am your man.
Well, Barrack's gonna have to dip though. I could have picked off some of the reinforcements. It's still overall fairly good trades, and of course we can retreat if we want to. Alberic doesn't make it out alive. That ain't too bad. All the units are fielded. Rattling gunners hurt, but they don't do a lot of AP, so Alberic lives. We'll regroup. We'll regroup. The second hit is where it's at. All right, trust in the process. Oh boy. All right, yeah. Globadiers will go down. Most of the weapon teams will be dead. It's just this pocket. The biggest issue is the Storm Vermin and all the leadership buffs that they're given. Oh, this guy gives ITP. He has a rabble rouse, bro. Yo, new traits OP. Mad Lad has rabble rouse. No wonder. No wonder they held. Oh my gosh. Well, probably should have checked. Rabble rouse is a good ability to have on Skaven. It's actually the best thing ever for Skaven. Oh man. All right. How many knights do I have left? I could retreat now and survive with a good number of them. We'll definitely want to kill the Plague Claw Catapult. I could potentially keep grinding. These guys are actually still at pretty good HP. I imagine they'll be able to single out units and clean them up. Alberic is still very high on HP, so he can probably kill... I think he only needs to kill one Lord and the entire army gets a debuff. Yeah, look at that. Rat Ogres get routed. Beautiful. This weapon team, don't you dare. Okay, nice. We got into combat with them. So no warp grinding. I think they will only warp grind if there's multiple units near them. Someone will have to confirm for me. This guy's still doing pretty good though. Weapon team going down. Ugh. What there's a lot of weapon teams here. This melee blob is just chilling. Yeah, okay, there you go. Yeah, look at these guys, they're dead. And they're about to lose one of the lords, man. Oh, perfect. Alberic has killed off their little artillery crew. Look at him, he's just getting massacred. Oh yeah, no, we win this. Seems like some life magic would be helpful for horses. Yeah, but who needs it? Who needs magic? I think that's the only way. That's how we turn this into a true challenge. Because honestly, the AI would just blob up too hard into our magic, right? All right, there we go. Good pickings. Yeah, no damsels. It's cavalry only. I guess Yeomen are kind of a corner case, but it is a cav only challenge. Technically, you could put a damsel on a horse, but like, it's more interesting this way. I can fully rely on my micro here. Right, it looks like the AI is just kind of loitering. Don't know exactly what they're doing here. This little area is a little sus. Okay, nice. So that's another weapon team shattered. That's good. How many units are left? It's like a 20 stack of units, I'd say. Rough approximation in terms of general army strength. They did lose another rat ogre though. They're gonna lose another weapon team. They're gonna lose all these globadiers and the lord loss penalty coming up right now. Am I worried? Only slightly, but this guy's getting real low. 300 HP. He's gotta die soon, man. I need that army loss penalty. Yo, what are they doing? Are they just trying to camp the hill? AI's acting real weird right now. Yo, if the AI just blobbed up on the bridge and secured flanks, that would actually be a sick maneuver. They won't, though. Okay, there you go. Come on, just a little, one more hit there. Little Pegasus guy. I think if I land him, it will make his AI slightly better at targeting this guy down. Worst case, he routes off the map, which is also acceptable. We go. I guess Alberic. So technically, we are unkillable here with Alberic shields. Yo, he's actually just not dying, man. What is going on?
Legendary paladin.
Legendary paladin, really? All right, come on, man. Just you got this, bro. Why is he walking forwards? Halt your movement. You know what? I'll take it. Just route off the map, man. Oh my gosh, I really don't like that chasing jank. It's okay. Lord's gone. That's all that matters. We move on. Routing gives Graziers plus 100 melee defense. I'd rather he have 100 melee defense. Still be easier to hit him, man. Oh man, it's Skaven Lords especially. They're quite light, I believe. All right, but that should be Lord routed penalty. Yeah, Lord fled recently, minus 16 on all of these guys. Does that also apply to Lords, though? Vermin Lords. Lord fled recently. Yeah, so as long as any Lord flees the battlefield recently, they will be sussed out. That's pretty cool. Certainly helps me a lot. So it's just his pocket. Biggest threat are all of these guys. That guy's name is Banning. All right. It's always been so much jankier than the previous games. I do remember the previous games being a little janky, though. I think it's always been a little weird. I forget if it's worse or not, though. Yo, you could totally crush this battle with the Globadiers, by the way. Globadier friendly fire for the win. This will be good enough, though. Dang, almost routed the Storm Vermin with just the Globadiers. Oh, they don't have the ITP aura nearby. Bro, I can just pick up some free Storm Vermin now. Easy peasy. They don't got ITP, right? Yeah, they don't got it. So a rear charge from Alberic should just terror out him. Oh my gosh. The solution was slightly breaking up the blob the whole time. Yeah, they gone. It turns out fighting on top of an ITP Lord was indeed a terrible idea. It was the worst idea ever. There you go. Now they're routed. I just got to give these guys a slip through. You there? You can fight the weapon team. Give them a bit of a run for the money. Alberic can do something a little bit more useful. How's the vigor? Oh, hey, he has perfect vigor now. Hell yeah. So Alberic is just full raid boss mode then. He can kill practically everything. Look at that tiny army. They got nothing left. Oh, actually, wait, no, they do have some warp grinders. My bad. Just one though, right? Just the one. If I just charge him with good old Alberic, then we're good. Was this Storm Vermin? All right. You know what? Just leave it all to Alberic. Leave absolutely everything to this guy. Clearly, he is the one-man army. Everyone else is here just to kill things a bit faster. Oh, crap. Did not chase off those globadiers. Alright. Now, can I actually snipe the lords and heroes? Like, you got this guy. Pretty exposed, but we whiffed the charge. I'd love to get a mass route, but this is the ITP zone. I need to split them up somehow. Maybe while they're chasing down Alberic, we can kill some rat ogres. It's a pretty good charge. Rat ogres take a decent amount of damage. Yeah, that's a pretty good charge too. These cavalry on infantry charges. Is that the what? There's only 2 more rat ogre units left. So once we get them off the battlefield, I don't have to worry about mass no more. We still have to opt in for the 6.3 beta. No, it's live. It's live now. They actually made it live this morning, which is a very fast turnaround time. I was quite happy to see. All right, no more weapon teams either. A bit of a scrap, but we got there. Yeah, I wish there were friendly fire statistics, by the way. I'm pretty sure those globadiers did more damage to friendlies than my own troops. But yeah, 6.3 is live. They actually fixed it up pretty fast. Very nice to see indeed. Oh man. Put an end to this battle, man. Okay, let's see if I can get another Lord loss penalty on them. Dang, Alberic with the 3-shot. Deleted that poor guy. Okay, 1 down. Nice. He's dead. Alberic does have pretty good chase animations. I think it is just the Pegasus. All right, yeah, we'll just do that then. Simpler, easier. Probably could have taken way fewer losses, but the idea of that cav surround was too good to pass up, man. Okay, now we can just sit in combat. Or maybe not. Can I rout off these storm vermin? Indeed we can. Alright, Alberic, just finish them off, man. Just kill the heroes. At least the one given ITP. Yeah, you can remove the beta. It still shows that it's there, but yeah, you can just remove the beta now. Man, what a grind of a battle though. What, 30 minutes? Jeez. Was this the ITP guy? If he was, then we can probably route him. Yeah, there we go. There's the mass route we were looking for. Got him. Had to spam the singling out strats, but indeed we were correct. How many Skaven did we kill? What was that? 6,000? I'm gonna guess 6,000. Do want to kill all of them, by the way. Don't want any of them coming back. Nobody doubted for a second. Yep. Seriously though, if you have the mobility, you can really brutalize the AI. They would do so much better if they just started like boxing. Any moment now. There we go. You know, it would be pretty cool if they did put a timer on the battle. You could even make it ludicrously long, like make it like 1 hour. But like the defender can actually just straight up box against you. Because if the AI plays smarter and dissuades these longer cheeses, I think we all save a bit of time. Oh yeah, Skaven is so satisfying. That was many a Skaven death. That was, yeah, 6,000 Skaven. I did lose 1, maybe 2 units of knights errant though, but I can recruit regiments for now to buffer my army. Dude, too bad there's no Grail Knight regiment of renown. That'd be so hype.
Let them pay for their folly.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
Retreat is not defeat.
Oh crap. No.
Alberic.
I guess we did retreat.
No.
Ah, crap.
Never wrong.
Think me full.
Keep pace.
Ah, crap.
Untarnished.
That ain't good.
My reputation precedes me, if the lady wills it. For now, yes.
Chivalry is all. Honor bound.
So, I have a plan. It's gonna involve Alberic. Cycle charging some fools for a little bit. Yeah, I should have taken the settlement.
Manon's wrath.
I thought I would be able to get away.
Bretonnia.
It's okay. Alberic can still Lord Snipe and probably solo the rest of these guys. It's just gonna be a really long battle is all. Oh no. Have you noticed the difference with Alberic giving the Knights of the Realm glorious charge now? Oh, that's what he does? Well, I should probably recruit some Knights of the Realm then. Honestly, I forgot to check what he got different. Yeah, that would have helped a lot for leadership. My bad. Alright, so there's a second attack. I can actually win this battle though, by killing off their starting army. Yo, glorious charge? You telling me? Actually, I've already been full surrounding though, so maybe it wouldn't give a big difference. Glorious charge is way better in multiplayer than single player. What a good Grail Knight ROR be. It's 6 entities.
Paladin of Bretonnia,
Make it a 6 entity cav unit.
hero of Bretonnia.
That is basically just 6 single entities stitched together. And they like delete other single entities. That'd be hype. You know, just something that doesn't die to spells essentially.
Battle ready. I am your man.
Like I gotta get in there fast.
Hand of judgment.
I have 1 minute. You have 1 minute to get in there.
Knights errant.
Deliver us from chaos. At once. Moving at base.
Alberic with the big dumpster in. Lots of deeps, lots of deeps. Oh yeah, we're fine. We're fine, man. Dude, this guy's already on his verge. He's already on the verge of terror right. Yeah, look at him go. End the battle. Let's go. Huge. Huge. Hell yeah. Heroic victory. Does that mean all the armies in March are dead now? Oh my gosh. Easiest fight of my life. Not a single second. We saved them. We saved the campaign. Grail Knight ROR is just aspiring champions on horses. Yeah, that'd be sick. Although Grail Guardians are already aspiring champions on horses, right? You gotta do a little bit more. I feel like they gotta be like exalted heroes on horses. Dang, okay, so none of them were in march stance, but a victory is a victory. Yeah, give me that. We technically haven't lost a battle yet, but retreating kind of screwed with me. Hey, we got the blessing of the lady. Let's go. And then we can get the knight upgrades. And then we can get some RORs, because my goodness, do we need them. I have no money, so goodbye for now. Kinda janky, but anyways, Alberic lives, that's all that matters. Love it when you horse around with Bretonnias, with the Brets. Honestly, this has been pretty fun. This is a nice little romp, bunch of leadership breaks. What's not to love? It'd be like that Hell Cannon ROR. Yeah, just a clump of paladins instead of one. It would be so hype. Or like the Norskin ROR. That's just a clump of mammoths. I think it's 6 mammoths. Ooh, paladins. Why, don't mind if I do. I can give them contempt. +5/+5 or +10 melee attack. This is physical resist.
Ready to serve.
I guess we'll go for this.
Honor and duty.
Just give them the raw stats. Oh, I gotta do vows for them too.
My deeds are legend.
At least you don't have to do vows once you progress far enough in the campaign, right?
Paladin.
Believe that's how it works. Woo. 57 melee defense on one of them. Very nice.
Lest I be judged
And we have also healed. So these guys are screwed, right? Charge bonus? Bro. Oh my. 127 charge bonus. It's too bad it's all warp grinders. At turn 30, at 32 turns, you need to have all of Bretonnia through confederations. You can do that. I don't know, you can confederate Bretonians so fast. Anyways, yeah, I would rather just fight Ratman. Yo, fighting Ratman is fun. I don't wanna have to manage provinces. What is this garbage? Give me the Ratman. Alberic is fairly resistant still to that shenaniganry. Okay, so I've learned my lesson this time. If you want to mass rout them, you gotta kill their lord first, which Alberic can do. Just a few wolf rats over here. Not a big deal. A little bit of dodge. Dang, I actually dodged it. Love the speed on this cavalry. 92 speed. Glorious. Alright, he should be dead. Or something close to it. And then I just got a blob. He's just terror routed? What a guy. Come on. Come on, Alberic. Yeah, there's the hit. Alright, so now he's dead. Okay, alright. This is how you, this is the 101 on how to speedrun these battles. You kill the dude. You bring in Alberic. You land with them. The AI decides to... okay, actually, you know what? They're going full wide. This should be really easy if they're just going full wide. You know what? Screw it. Screw it again. We're changing it up. Again. If all of my knights fight one warp grinder each, they're not going to actually trigger. And then we will also be fine. So that's the new play. One knight per warp grinder. That should be good enough, right? Yeah, there you go. They don't even know to activate, except for this one. Crap. A little bit of a misplay. Dang, AI with the sick anti-blob tech though. Okay, Alberic suffering just a little bit. He should be fine though. He still has a decent amount of HP. Pull away from the warp grinder. No. Dang it. Keep getting warp ground, man. Yo, mass warp grinder with mass cavalry is actually a fairly interesting composition to fight. Because you can't just YOLO in. They will just straight up kill everything. There's actually a bit of fun maneuvering you get to do. It's nice. I like it. Okay, at this point though, it's pretty over. All the weapon teams are dead. They're also, they were in march stance, which hurts their everything very much, the leadership. Yeah, I heard Alberic boosts Knights of the Realm. I will get some Knights of the Realm. I may have been playing completely suboptimally for the past while. But yes, we will get some Knights of the Realm. Especially because I have the economy for them, right? And they are just better Knights Errant. The only downside is they're a little bit cheaper. But that's about it. What are you doing, good sir? Alright, little assassin. Never stood a chance. He gives them plus 10 melee defense. Jeez, alright. Gives them plus 10 melee defense? So you can just leave him in combat? What am I gonna do with the Knights Errant though? Ah, crap. We have an economy. It's the fighting economy. I just killed myself another 1,000 some odd Skaven. All right, let me take a look. Let me take a look at Alberic's buffs for Knights Errant. I mean, Knights of the Realm.
They can work as peasants.
Give them to another lord instead of mounted yeomen. Yeah, that might be a good idea. All right, what we got? Alberic. Where is it at?
Of Bretonnia.
Plus 10 melee defense for Knights of the Realm units. Oh, that's it. It's just the Inglorious Charge. It's good. It's good. It's actually not as hype. It's not like a, ooh, I really made a huge mistake. Melee defense is good, but like we're here to murder, right?
Awaiting the lady's will.
We're here just to straight murder all these fools.
Honor before bloodshed.
But I think if you're going for a more normal build and not cav maxing it through the roof, I do agree. You probably do want Knights of the Realm. I think they probably would be a good idea.
Disciplines yield.
Okay, paladins are there. I'll take over the blood swamps, fuming serpent. Get over here to the altar of the horned rats. Oh yeah, this is random Nurgle army. Yo, why are there so many demons here? The place is just filled with demons. What is this, recruitment capacity? Ah, hell yeah. Looking good. Bro, that's a huge buff. Okay, I know 10 melee defense is a lot, but I'm just saying it's not needed, you know? It is 10 melee defense though. They'd be rocking like, what, 40 melee defense? That's pretty extreme. You actually get cavalry that you can leave in combat. They're like early Grail Guardians. Okay, still though, right? The cost savings. The cost savings, man. Warhammer's an economy game. Okay, we're gonna kill these guys. This might have been a bad idea. I don't know, maybe I'll get attacked by these Skaven and I get another 2-for-1. Where Karth is
What is your dark purpose?
moving on up. Hey, yo, you want to be friends? Done. All right. Well, Skulltaker lives. I thought he was dead.
Ready to serve.
All right. So here's the idea. Here's the idea. I'll bully Nurgle a bit. And this is their only settlement, right? Yeah, it's their only settlement. Okay, bully them, get them out of the picture, kill off the minor Skaven faction, kill off the major Skaven faction. Then Skull Taker's down, and it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Glorious charge doubles the duration of charge bonus. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, all right, fine. Fine, they're probably good. I think Lizardman, I forget if Lizardman got fixed or not. Crap, I didn't mean to play the battle. Whatever, I'm sure it's fine. I forget if Lizardman got fixed with this hotfix. Maybe not. All right, here we go. Boom. I'm doing the lazy strat. Yeah, love that actually. It's not the best. It's not the best charges ever, but like it gets the job done. Oh my god, those plague bearers. The mass on those fools. These guys have 39 melee defense. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I could see fully chevroned Knights of the Realm kind of crushing face here. With enough melee defense. Bro. Bro! Okay, we're ungrouping them. The blobbing was fun. Yeah, it's a few too many blobs. It's a few too many blobs for my comfort. Man, I almost want to just restart and play it out properly, but it's fine. Today was supposed to be a short stream anyways. Great success. The forces of Nurgle. They still got nothing on me. Although definitely a little bit more sus than it ever needed to be. Alberic. Yeah. 51 once he's actually really well statted with items is actually not that impressive. Most of the time you want your lords at like 70 melee defense for them to be considered more tanky. He also doesn't have that much HP. But we win it. Just took a massive hit. Okay, there you go. Yo, he's not landing these. He's not landing these hits. What are you doing, man? Get in there. He keeps whiffing. He got spirit leeched. Hey, okay, he had spell resist though. Thank goodness. Alberic did have 50% spell resist. Otherwise, that spirit leech would have dumpstered him. Great success. He's just some dude. Just some dude. This is a legendary lord of Bretonnia you're talking about here. Yeah, he's just some dude. He's sent up to Lustria. The most exciting thing about him is where he lives. Ah, hell yeah. Ring around the rosy time. Okay. Nurgle forces were born in the blob. You merely adopted it. I felt it. Hopefully get more regiments of renown. Maybe some champions of Quenelle. So he's just a dude and French. Yes. It was so funny when he had the same voiceover as every other generic Bretonnian lord for a decade. That was pretty jokes. That's how you know he was special.
Raise the banners. Ah, your sheer print.
Peace treaty. Never. Okay, nice. So there goes the Nurgle forces. Success.
Alberic.
Glorious success. I could get Empire Knights if I wanted to, but I don't need them. Okay. Alright. Let's I'll bring this guy back in 2 turns. In the meantime, Alberic can, I don't know, man. Do I go for Itza? feel like I've already had a good time with the cav charge spam. Seems like we're winning most of our bouts.
Vanquisher of evil.
It's been a bit of a long stream today. I'll probably just call it. I'll probably just call it for today. I do have to figure out what I'm doing tomorrow, though. Grill Relic is actually the opposite of a riding unit.
Lest I be judged idle.
It's dudes being ridden, not dudes riding. I don't think the Grill Relic counts as cavalry. But yeah, I'm gonna call it. Maybe I'll host a tournament tomorrow. Is anyone else hosting a tournament tomorrow? Like, it's been a while. So what? Is there a tournament? Yeah, there's no tournament tomorrow. I guess I'll host an SFT. Yeah, I don't want to just fight endless Skaven settlements. Yeah, maybe I'll just host an SFT. Tomorrow should be good. I will see you guys later. Peace out. Have a wonderful day. And we'll see what we do after. Oh boy. Long day. Long day.